Hello everyone, it's your boy Genius back out at the range with the Canik MC9LS. Now with the original MC9, there was a lot of people that had a lot of problems, feeding issues, things like that. Trey and I, the guy that used to do the channel with me, we both had one. He had a all black one, I had a two-tone one I believe. No, I had an all FDE one or brown one or whatever color they call it, and they were both flawless. But no matter what we did, no matter what type of ammunition that we ran through it, everyone said that we did not do the right thing, that people were having the malfunction with. Some people said, well, you don't have one in the pipe with a fully loaded magazine. That's you know, the reason why you're not having a failure. You're not shooting your range ammunition. That's the reason you have not having a failure. We done all of those things, and there still was always something. The moral of the story is both of ours has been, and still is completely flawless. We have had no issues with either one of our original MC9s. Had no issues with the MC9LS, as I did mention, with one of the magazines when it was super tight initially. I had three, I believe it was. It was on the first review. I invite you to go over and check that out. I had three where when I had a full magazine and one in the pipe on the very first round, it would not fully eject or go back into battery. That happened 3 times, has not happened since then, and I have not run any range ammunition through it. So I'm out to about 250 rounds, have not cleaned this gun. I do have my Fox Army FX V22 Pro. A lot of people have asked what I had on there. That's what it is. You can use my code G210 to save 10% on Amazon. Pick this up. I'll try to put a link up in the corner of the screen. If it's not there, either way, just look it up on Amazon. Use my discount code G210. I've put this optic on, I can't even remember how many guns I have put this optic on. It's my OG optic that I just bounce around between guns to do reviews with. Love the freaking thing. For the price point it's at, I've had no issues with it. I even tortured a little bit to go over. I invite you to go over and check that one out. Either way, I got my Agula. I know I'm not saying that right. Call me a country hick and all the other things. But Agula, Agula, I don't know. 124 grain loaded up. It is 17 rounds in the magazine. And I do have one in the pipe. So 17 rounds of 124 grain defensive ammunition in the pipe. Let's see how it goes, because I know everybody say, well, you didn't run defensive ammo. How do I know it'll run with defensive ammo? Well, I'm going to put 2 magazines through it today. We're going to find out if it runs my defensive ammo. It has not been cleaned, by the way. Didn't suspect I would have any problems. And hold on a minute. It's a wickable magazine. I know everybody loves when I do that. Man, I catch such grief in the comment section for that. It's my magazine. If I want to John Wick the magazine, I will John Wick the magazine. That's all I'm saying. I don't know why people hate on Canik so much. I know that it's because, well, a lot of people anyway, oh, it's made in Turkey, not understanding that half of the shotguns they buy from other manufacturers are, the work is farmed out and those guns are made in Turkey. I honestly don't care. Hardly any gun that I have, own, my favorites, are made here in the United States, and the ones that are made with farmed out parts anyway. So I love the Canik MC9LS. No problem. 2 magazines, 124 grain, Agula, I don't know. So what is that? 17 plus, let's see. 17 plus 1 is 18 plus 17. What is that, 37? Don't know. I'm going to say 37 rounds of an ammunition that I often carry. One that I probably will carry in this gun without issue. I'm going to go ahead and put another, I don't know, maybe another 100 rounds through this gun. Going to try to get it out to 1,000 rounds without cleaning it. Don't know why, but it just seems to be the thing that everybody wants to see and is doing now, so I'm going to do it too. Try to get it out to 1,000 rounds. That's going to take a little bit of time, but if it'll do that, I have no issues carrying the gun. In fact, I have no issues carrying the gun right now, but let's shoot the gun a little bit more, and we'll get right with you. So that was, I don't know, these 2 rounds that are in this magazine, and then the 17 rounds that are in this one will make, actually it'll be 18 because I'll put one in the pipe in this one. We'll make 150 rounds today, which means I'll be out to 400 rounds. So let's just do these 2 right quick. And then I'm going to, I have some, I didn't even realize this was in my box, my range can that I have with just flat nose, just a plethora of ammunition in it that I've been running through this today. And I don't know if this will pick up on camera, but I have some, I found some steel stuff in there. And when I tell you this stuff is crusty, looks like it might even have some rust on it. When I was loading it up in this magazine, it was like rubbing sandpaper. This is some garbage steel ammo. I don't even know where this come from. So if it'll run this, you know, it'll run. If you can dodge a wrench, you can dodge a ball, you know. So I don't know what I'm trying to say, but if it'll run this, it'll run anything. That's what I'm trying to say. Not only did it run it, but it was actually pretty accurate. Smoky, smoky, smoky. Anyway, Canik MC9LS, still flawless, no oil, no cleaning, 400 rounds. I don't know why I do this type of thing. To me, it's just stupid. Nobody is really going to run their gun out to 1,000 rounds without cleaning it. I realize there are people that run their guns 1,000 rounds before carrying it, but I'm sure they clean it between range sessions. But it seems to be all the rage now, what people want to see. I guess if it'll do that for the average person, it'll be fine either way. Dang, it's not often that one will shoot that accurately and that fast with at 12, 13 yards here with a what is essentially a micro compact gun. But the Canik MC9LS pulled it off. So thanks so much for watching. I will absolutely, I don't know when, maybe after the 1,000 rounds and you get to tear it down and really get to look at it, the internals and how dirty it is and all of that, I'll get to. I know I talked about some of the specs in the original video. I invite you to go over and check out, but you know, serrations and features, basically, not really specs. But I will tear it down after the 1,000 rounds and do a, you know, what the barrel material is, slide material, you know, the recoil spring and feed ramp and all of that type of stuff. and I'll get it on the table, tear it down, and talk about those things before and after cleaning. But so far, 400 rounds, it had those 3 hiccups in one of the magazines, but has not happened since. Just ran some of the nastiest ammunition I have in my box without issue. But as always, none of that is as important as you knowing Jesus Christ is your Savior. I know I say that every single time, but my hope is that one person that don't know will come to know today. And if you don't know how, absolutely hit me up in the comment section. Email me at gsquaredtactical@gmail.com. Again, if you want to pick up this Fox Army optic, this is the FXV22 Pro. Use my discount code G210 at checkout. Get it for about $100 out the door. I'm telling you right now, hit me up, beat me over the head if it ain't everything I said it has been. My wife loves the optic. When she had it on this gun and the Romeo Zero on the TAC Ops that she was shooting, she said, why is this optic so much better? She didn't know that it was a cheap, budget-friendly optic. She assumed it was a more expensive optic. Totally go over and pick you up one of these and use my discount code. Consider supporting me on Patreon. Even though I only get 4 of the $5 that you support me with, if enough people do that, it will help me out a ton. Buy ammunition, the newest and best stuff to review for you guys. I enjoy doing it. Ask any questions in the comment section. I will try my best to answer them and get back with you. Check me out also on Rumble. And as always, to God be the glory.